Episode 9 of the Fifth Candle, a hardcore challenge where we try to collect all 21 Grandpa points in 1 year. Link to those points down in the description. Before we jump into anything, I encountered this bug in winter when you go to sleep and you have like some weird things in your inventory, like not tools. Your game might crash on you and it won't save, and it's incredibly frustrating. So please, for me, be proactive, and if you're in winter, deposit everything into a tool chest and just go to bed with your tools, or else you'll have to replay the day over again. And that happened to me like 3 times this the first 2 weeks in winter, and it was really bummed out. But in this 2 weeks, it was really eventful. We made it to the 1 million gold mark. We saved the community center. We got married. We got a second prismatic shard for the galaxy sword. We caught glacier fish. We've got mutant fish. We finished with all of the fish. And actually, you can see me catching glacier right here. That was actually pretty hard. He's pretty annoying. Just a real quick tip: when you're catching really difficult fish like the legendary fish, you want to make sure to have the cheap bobber. Oh man, I should have figured out what it was. Oh, it's trap bobber, which is the one that only costs 10 sap and 1 copper. It basically makes it so that if the fish isn't in your bar, you lose progress less. You don't really want anything else. Don't mess with all of the other junk. And then we ended up getting 1 artifact out of the 5 we needed. So literally, the last 2 weeks are going to be devoted to finding the last 4 artifacts, which is basically from the artifact spots and fishing. And in between you and I, to give you a little secret, I don't think we're going to do it. And actually, an even bigger secret, before I even started the challenge, I knew I wasn't even going to do it, because the likelihood of completing the community center in 1 year is incredibly difficult. And I already consider myself having quite a bit of luck with some of the other things that we were able to do. For example, getting the red cabbage, and the garlic, and an artichoke. Granted, the artichoke is actually really easy. You can get it from the mixed seeds pretty easily, and I think you can get the garlic from mixed seeds actually pretty easily as well. And I think I was reading on Reddit the other day, the chance to find something out of the gypsy over the course of a year is 40%. I might be massively butchering that number, but the challenge as a whole is definitely repeatable, which I really do like. Other than the fact of collecting all of the artifacts. So definitely, if I want to do a new iteration, or if you do the Fifth Candle challenge yourself, I would recommend not really sticking too hard to trying to complete the community center in 1 year. And actually, I don't really consider my challenge unsuccessful, because when I set out to start doing the challenge, I told myself that I knew that there was at least one person out there. There was one person in the world that would be actually genuinely interested in this silly little challenge, this hardcore Stardew Valley challenge. And I can happily enough to say I found that one person. So I consider like the whole journey a wonderful learning experience. I've been having a lot of fun. I'm still absolutely miserable at talking in front of a camera and making videos and editing and stuff, but I feel like I've gotten 1% better than what I was, and it's been a lot of fun. So thanks, guys. In literally, I'm gonna play the last 2 days. I could save scum and actually try and find the last 4 artifacts, but I'm not gonna lie to you, and I'm probably most likely not going to do that. So we'll see you here shortly for the grand finale. Thanks.